Bring it on, Tiny. I can beat you with one hand tied behind another dimension.
So this was the first episode that I really enjoyed of Season 3. It had a very interesting premise, and it was a neat way to nerf Ben's powers to challenge him without the Omnitrix simply screwing up. I also like the detail that when someone transforms Ben from the other side and the badge placement moves, then Ben can access the Omnitrix from that point forward. Although it's a bit strange how independent the Omnitrix seemed from Ben, as if it's truly alive and not just a really smart AI. Because the Omnitrix is such a central point in the show, this is something that does add on to the mystery to it, but is also a very hard thing to accept. For better or for worse, this episode raises a lot of questions. The Spider-Man homage was pretty neat though, and I like the connection to Voided when Ben went to visit Max's old hideout. This is also the strongest the characters have felt in the season so far. Sunder was a bit of a dope and was easily fooled by the team multiple times, but he's got some pretty cool weapons, and the chemistry between the main characters more than makes up for his lack of personality, especially since we get to see Julie independent of Ship. I also feel like the humor really lands in this episode, both with the jokes the characters actually make and the scenarios they're put in.
Keep away from the big ugly guy! She meant the other one.
The animation is also incredible. Not just the way it was boarded, but all the smaller details as well. Everything is so crisp and fluid. It even looks better than Vengeance of Vilgax at times. Also, the team really feels like a team in this episode, and we get to see them take down someone together, instead of watching them independently fight endless waves of mooks. Oh, and the loads of aliens in this episode was great too. Although this episode had no real impact on the show, and while many fans do enjoy this one, it doesn't have a huge impact on the fandom either. Although this is definitely the most entertaining episode of the season so far. If Season 3 was going for more lighthearted one-off episodes, then Single-Handed's characters, premise, and structure is the perfect blueprint for how to do it right.
I'm the one who beat the bad guy. Single-handed.